Hello everyone, thanks for joining. Hope you're doing well. DC TechNet is your own channel, so request you to please like, share and subscribe to the channel. So let's see what we have today. So we'll be continuing our group policy mechanism part 4, and let's see what we have covered in part 3. So in our part 3 we have seen group policy settings, where can we apply group policy processing order and group policy precedence. And in today's session we'll discuss Windows registry and how group policy mechanism works. This is a very important session, today's session is very important. We'll understand what is Windows registry, and we'll also understand the group policy mechanism, how it works. So let's get started. So what is Windows registry? So Windows registry is a hierarchical database that stores low-level settings for Microsoft Windows operating system and the applications that opt to use the registry. So it's a database, it's a hierarchical database which has low-level settings, and the operating system will read system registry and apply the settings which are there in the system registry. So the operating system kernel, device drivers, services, the security accounts manager, user interfaces, etc. are stored in the registry, or you can say all these things use Windows registry. And we can manually edit Windows registry with regedit regedit.exe utility. So it's very easy, just right click, run regedit.exe, and you will come down to this particular interface. So this is our registry editor. So let's get into the registry editor now. So I've just expanded few things over here. So whatever you see over here, H key, these are called as hives. Under the hives we have keys, hardware, SAM, security, BCD, these are all called as keys. And under the keys we have sub keys, and under the sub keys, if you highlight any sub key, we have something called values over here, and we can modify the values as per our requirement, but it is not recommended to edit the Windows registry. We have to edit the Windows registry at the that should be the last resort. Now if you are interested to know more about Windows registry, please leave a comment, and I will be creating an exclusive video only on Windows registry. So now how group policy mechanism works. Now when I started my career, I used to get, whenever I logged on to my desktop, I used to get a wallpaper, and the command prompt was disabled. I was not able to disable and enable the local area connection. I was not able to check the properties of the local area connection. I was not able to create any desktop icon. So I was just amazed. I was just wondering how the things happen at the back end. So let's discuss how does group policy actually configure a computer. So group policy works by modifying the Windows registry on a computer, thereby modifying the computer's behavior. So we apply a policy, it will change the Windows registry, the operating system will read the Windows registry and behave accordingly. So let us understand the relationship between a group policy and Windows registry. So whenever a policy gets applied on a Windows system, a change happens in the Windows registry and the operating system behaves as per the registry. So let's take an example now, the relationship between group policy and Windows registry. So here we have a setting in one of the policies which says prohibit access to properties of LAN connection. So we have seen what are settings in our last video. So this is one of the settings, and as we know that every setting has 3 states: not configured, enabled and disabled. So let's say we enabled this setting, or even if we disabled this particular setting, what will happen is this change will change the system registry, and the operating system will read the system registry and it will behave accordingly. So if we enable this setting, so the local area connection properties for the user will be disabled, and if we disable this particular setting, the local area network properties will be enabled for the user. So the user will be able to see the local area network properties. So everything is managed through group policy. It will change the operating system registry and the operating system will behave as per the registry. So again, one question came into my mind: who takes the precedence, group policy or Windows registry? So group policy is periodically applied to registry. So if a group policy is set to a certain setting, it will change the relevant registry settings to confirm it. So in that way, group policy takes the precedence. So group policy will definitely change the registry settings. However, when the operating system checks to see whether the user should be permitted or not, it will not check the group policy. It will check the system registry. Okay, so in that manner you can say registry takes the precedence. So group policy will change the registry and the operating system will read the registry and it will behave accordingly. So it's somewhat like this: we, the administrators, will create a group policy, make some changes in the settings. These settings will be applied on the computers and the registry will be modified as per the group policy, and the Windows operating system will be controlled by the Windows registry. So the operating system will read the information from the Windows registry and behave accordingly. So how does group policy actually configures a computer? So the registry contains, say, 2 main hives that are affected by group policy. The first hive is HKey local machine, which contains settings that apply to a computer and all the users of that computer. So all the computer based settings are, say, configured under HKey local machine. And we have another hive called as HKey current user, which contains settings that a specific user that is currently logged on to the computer. Now the group policy also contains computer configuration section and a user configuration section, which corresponds to 2 registry hives. So the group policy setting in a user configuration section, for example, are applied in HKey current user when the user logs on to the domain. And group policy, and you have to remember one thing, group policy only works with Windows operating system that are native to Active Directory support. Means it will only be, say, applicable to Windows computers which are Active Directory domain joined. So this is our registry, and these are the two hives, H key current user and H key local machine, which are modified by our group policy. So let us summarize what we have seen today. So we have understood Windows registry, and we have also understood how group policy mechanism works. Thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed today's session, and see you in the next video. Take care.